the Amitabha Prayer Festival. Amitabha and Pure Land Buddhism is probably the most populous Buddhism in all of Eastern Asia, China, Japan, Korea. However, in Tibet, there is also what we could call Pure Land. It really centers on Amitabha, Amitayas, limitless light and limitless life, red. Probably seen images. There is an image, a small image on the back of your text. So our teacher in Tibet, who guides many of the practices that we do, who actually initiated the practice that we do on Sunday mornings, lives in a very remote area of Tibet, and he had a vision some years ago, I forget exactly, 15 years or so ago, of Amitabha just dancing there in space. He had a conversation with Amitabha. He's a visionary, he's a treasure revealer, and out of that came this practice, which they do every year. And it's a practice that's really based on the same principles that we used this morning. The practice has two parts. The first part, which is just the first page that you have here, and for those of you online, I think you all have it, but it is downloadable. Jindati, well, hi. Has the name of actually evoking, establishing, bringing forth the Pure Land right here, right now. There's a sense in many parts of the Pure Land tradition that one goes to the Pure Land. One prays to go to the Pure Land after one dies. And that is certainly a very important level of this practice. There's also the sense, from the more esoteric perspectives of Tantra and Dzogchen in Tibet, that really the Pure Land is right here. It's not another place. It's the real nature of our own beings, of everyone's nature is actually pure. Everyone's nature, we aren't what we seem. In the wisdom teachings that we've been doing, we've talked about this, so this is familiar to many of you. But generally speaking, in Buddhism, we say that what you see is not what you get. What people look like, what a house looks like, isn't its real nature. Our real nature is something exquisite and actually, in the language of Dzogchen, the language of Zen, Chan, Son, it's already enlightened. So we have this very simple practice for eliciting, evoking the Amitabha Pure Land. And that's what we do in this first part of the practice. And we do it already through the home practice, some sense of light and mind expanding. And in this case, we also do this. And the first part of the practice is imagining that we are seeing and experiencing our real nature and the real nature of everything, which is mysterious and mystical and described by words like luminous, translucent, unimpeded, stainless, everywhere, not really anything, and yet the source of everything. Much, much to feel into about that, but whatever of that appears to your mind. And maybe you also know from your own experience that your mind is not something so solid, that it too has a mysterious quality of that we might not notice so often. We are so caught up in the contents of our thinking that we don't notice the actual dynamism of our being. So in this, we say the outer vessel is the great. First of all, we begin with an expression of wonder, emaho, an expression of wonder, which is already an experience of a kind of spaciousness, where when we're in a state of wonder, you know, when you walk in and you think nobody knows it's your birthday and everybody jumps out and says, surprise! Maybe you're happy and maybe you're not, but there's a little shock, you know, which is a state of wonder. It's a state of, you know, you're knocked off of your usual track, and that's what we are open to here. More of an open state, more of a not involved in the daily grind of thinking and worrying. So, emaho. Now then, the whole universe appears as a pure land of great bliss. So you can just imagine that it's of light. That's quite a big change. Everything's light. And you are also light. And the next line, inner essence. In the Buddhist way of talking about the universe, we talk about the vessel and its essence. So the universe is the vessel that we live in, and we are the essence. We are all Amitabha. We are this enlightened being, Amitabha. Red. Red is powerful. It's associated with joy, with power, with magnetizing, with aliveness. So we become Amitabha, just like that. Don't be shy. You can imagine yourself as an enlightened being, Amitabha. And so we recognize that form, the outer vessel, the world, the form of our bodies, is melting into light. We see it, this is what we call seeing purity. Now, of course, it takes months and years, and before this becomes maybe a powerful experience for you, or maybe it does in the first moment. But we're willing to imagine. We imagine, we play. We don't worry about whether we're doing it right. We feel into it. We go for it. Sound is also empty, and we will be chanting a mantra. Empty sound. Sound, as I said earlier, it's everywhere. Fills the room. It fills the universe, but you can't put your hand on it. Same with your mind. That's an important lesson for us. Mind is also empty. So form, sound, and mind are all, we see them in their pure form. And everything, vessel essence, that means the world system, is a mandala. A mandala is an expression of unity. We are a universe. There's so many fights and disagreements and tensions in this world, as we know very well. But we take a moment to explore the possibility that that's not the real nature of things. We have to deal with injustice and all the terrible challenges that we face at this time, climate change, on and on and on. And we're not saying we're not going to pay attention to that. But we can be dynamized to pay a certain kind of attention to that if we're not caught up in it. And we realize that in principle, this universe, our world, we as a congregation of living beings, human and non-human, we are a whole. We form a wholeness. And then we chant the mantra. We chant it aloud together because that's a certain experience, to join our voices with each other and really come together in sound. So we'll do that for a bit. And while we're doing the mantra, we're reminding ourselves that everything is light, your body is light, and of course we forget that. We start worrying about, thinking about, remember, everything is light, just if you're willing to play with that possibility of an experience. And then we will chant it low key and just kind of very quietly to yourself, because that's a different kind of experience. Then you can be more kind of quiet in touch with your own experience. So that's the practice of evoking the Pure Land. Rinpoche says in his colophon to this practice that this is, that in accordance with the prophecy of the enlightened form of compassion, Avalokiteshvara or Chenrezig, Guanyin in China, doing this and accumulating 100 million mantras will actually bring down, open the Pure Land. So you might think, how are we going to get 100 million mantras? But there are thousands of people spending 20 days, pretty much 24/7, tens of thousands, in Tibet chanting right now. And we are joining with them, and we will all together have 100 million mantras. So we're empowering what's positive in the world. That's another way to think about it. What else do I want to say about that? Yeah. So then the second part is a prayer. And we'll sing that afterwards. Just a prayer that we all really will see the Pure Land, which again, we can understand as being born there when we die, but we can also understand it. May I see it now? May I see now that things, they're not what they seem. It doesn't mean I don't pay attention to traffic lights. We begin and end every practice with an expression of wishing to alleviate suffering. So it's not like this airy-fairy thing. We're pretending that there are no problems. But at the same time that there are problems, those problems is not the final nature, the final way things are. We seek to have a direct, that's all of our practice over months and years, is to recognize that and live in that. And in this case, we are bringing ourselves into that as much as may happen while we do the practice. Okay? So just enjoy. Red, vibrant red, very enlivening. Okay. So we'll sing it in English so that we understand it. If you like to sing it in Tibetan, you can do that whenever you do it yourself, or even now, because the melody will work. So let's take one moment to recall our wish that the reason we're doing this is to offer the world and ourselves possibility of real happiness. It's called, Amitabha's Pure Land is called Sukhavati, great bliss, Pure Land. It's part of our nature. Bliss. So may our practice empower happiness everywhere. Imaho, outer vessel, the great bliss, pure land, inner essence, all Amitabhas. Vajra mantra, sound unborn, empty, bring thought and shirik to path as one. Vessel essence, all ever mantel, chant the living heart of the grace mind. Om Amideva Ayusidi Om Ri. 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 Mami Devaya Siddhi Om Rim. Om 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 Mami Devaya Siddhi Om Hari. 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 Siddhi Om Hari. Om Mami Devaya Siddhi Om Hari. Om Mami Devaya Siddhi Om Hari. Om Mami Devaya Siddhi Om Mami Devaya. Om Mami Devaya Siddhi Om Hari. Om Mami Devaya. Om Mami Devaya Siddhi Om Hari. Om Amitabha, City Hungary. 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 Harvey and I will sing the invocation to Adzam Rinpoche, and then we'll sing the prayer together. Yabda gelwanam tangyer me pe gandrin sumden tinshen lamache rizin jorme tupden jasolan so adep sonyam len tarchin shro. Imaho, great bliss land compo Amitabha, Genre Ziva Trapani through these. My course fine composed virtue sources are sealed in the stainless Dharma sphere. I do as others did 3 spheres gone, all which roots of goodness I do share. So 6 kinds of beings, my mothers, be born in the pure land of great bliss. The colophon to this prayer says that anyone who does this regularly, this prayer, need have no doubt at all about arriving in the Pure Land. This is being chanted. The festival goes at least until the end of this month. So we are all invited to practice as much as you like. Say the mantra. Barbara has posted on Facebook some videos. Maybe we'll post some more of the chanting going on in Tibet so you can see what you're part of. And gradually we can be more and more deeply connected with this. So we will dedicate as before. I think that we'll take a moment after, we'll sing the blessing again, and then just take a moment and everyone speak aloud the people that you specifically want to keep in mind today. Okay, we won't read again. Pure Land. By this good may I swiftly once become a great guru, lead all beings, everyone, to reach to that very ground. We'll do the dedications also that are on the back here for prayers, long life prayers, for starting with His Holiness the Dalai Lama, our teachers. Include any teachers that you have in your own mind. In a pure land ringed by snow mountains, source of bliss and benefit for all, powerful Tenzin Gyatso Chenrezi, lotus feet please stay hundreds of years, fill vast space with your activities. Om Swasti, flawless refuge sources give blessings, teacher, protector, kind Dharma Lord, Jorme Tupten Gyatso wondrous good, lotus feet ever, deeds everywhere. Namo Guru, glorious wise K bright sun and kind song, now that your work here has subsided, please think of our pain, sad suffering. We pray you quickly take form again. And long life for Jadson Kacha Wangmo, Rinpoche's sister, for all of our teachers, your individual teachers, teachers throughout the world who are benefiting beings. May they live long. And our prayer for Dawn Mountain. May there be a great fine new temple, a great seat for all high practice learning, which having spread in all directions, male and female yogis everywhere, practice and further the teachings there. And an awe for everyone.
You want to do this, dear?
To be well. What?
With all of you in
Oh,
mind.
I'm sorry, yes. With all of you in mind, we light this lamp of clarity. May the glow of love, wisdom shine within us, everyone, till we all rise forth born in one enlightened mandala. Claudia Lopez family,
Martin Litovsky, Deborah
Marina
Litovsky,
and her twin,
Abe,
Michael, Nico, Ship and Sharon.
Hunter.
And an awe for all beings everywhere. Thank you, everyone. Lovely to be with you. Thank you for being with us. We'll be back 10:30 on Sunday. Lovely to see you all online. Wow, from all over in the afternoon. Not Hawaii, though. It's too early out there. Oh, Eve, hi. Lovely to see all of you. Practice this prayer as much as you like. And those of you who are here, if you can spare a few minutes to help us rearrange the room, we'll appreciate that. Happy Amitabha festival time, everybody.